Let's get started. Have you ever taken a photo where the colors just looked wrong? Maybe everything had a weird blue tint or your indoor shots looked too yellow. That happens when your white balance is off. In this module, we're going to break down what white balance is and why it's important and how you can control it to get natural, true-to-life colors in your photos. By the end of this lesson, you'll know how to adjust your white balance setting for different lighting situations, including setting a custom white balance for perfect color accuracy. Let's get started. What is white balance? Every light source has a different color temperature. Some lights are warm and give off a yellow or orange tone, while others are cool and produce a bluish tint. Your camera's white balance setting corrects these color casts. Why is white balance important? If your white balance is off, your colors will be off. For example, skin tones in a portrait might look unnatural, or a product photo might not match reality. Adjusting your white balance ensures that your images look accurate and professional. Color temperature is measured in Kelvin, and different light sources have different temperatures. Lower numbers produce warmer tones, while higher numbers create cooler tones. Let's look at some common examples. Candlelight at 2000 Kelvin, very warm and orange. Tungsten or incandescent bulbs at 3200 Kelvin, warm and yellowish. Daylight at 5600 Kelvin, neutral white. Cloudy sky at 6000 to 7000 Kelvin, cool, slightly blue. Shade at 7000 Kelvin, very blue and very cool. Most cameras have built-in white balance presets designed for different lighting conditions. Here's a quick overview of the most common ones. With auto white balance, the camera makes adjustments automatically. It works well in most situations, but isn't always perfect. Daylight or sunny at 5600 Kelvin is best for shooting in direct sunlight. Cloudy, 6000 Kelvin adds warmth to counteract the cool tones of an overcast sky. And shade at 7000 Kelvin is warmer than cloudy mode, helping to balance the strong blue tones in shaded areas. The tungsten setting at 3200 Kelvin cools down warm yellow indoor lighting. The fluorescent at 4000 Kelvin reduces the greenish tint from fluorescent lighting. And flash at 5500 Kelvin matches the color temperature of a camera flash. And of course, custom white balance. This lets you manually set white balance for precise color accuracy. We'll cover this next. If you want the most accurate colors, setting a custom white balance is the best way to go. This is especially important for portraits, product photography, and professional work where color accuracy matters. Here's how to do it. Step 1, find a neutral reference. Use a white card in the same lighting conditions as your subject. Step 2, take a reference photo. Temporarily set your camera to auto white balance or AWB, or any preset that closely matches the lighting. Fill the frame with a white or gray card. Ensure the card is evenly lit. Avoid shadows or overexposed areas. Take the photo. Step 3, set custom white balance in the camera. Go to your camera's white balance setting and select Custom WB or Set Custom White Balance, depending on your camera model. The camera will ask you to select a reference photo. Choose the image you just took. Confirm the selection and the camera will adjust its white balance settings accordingly. Step 4, activate custom white balance. Go back to your white balance menu and select custom white balance as your active setting. Now every photo you take uses this adjusted white balance. Step 5. Test and adjust if necessary. Take a test shot and check your colors. If the colors still seem off, repeat the process using a properly exposed reference photo. If you shoot in RAW, you can adjust white balance in post-processing without losing image quality. RAW files store all the color information, allowing you to fine-tune white balance later. If you shoot in JPEG, the white balance is baked into the image, making it much harder to correct. So if color accuracy is important to you, consider shooting in RAW. Be sure to check out our lesson on different file types if you're unsure of what a RAW file is. Here are a few common mistakes and how to avoid them. One would be relying too much on auto white balance. It's convenient, but can struggle in mixed lighting or tricky conditions. The second one would be forgetting to adjust for changing light. If you move from indoors to outdoors, remember to update your white balance setting. The third would be ignoring custom white balance. If you want perfect colors, take the time to set a custom white balance. Mastering white balance is one of the easiest ways to improve your photography. The right settings will ensure that your colors look natural and professional, whether you're shooting portraits, landscapes, or products. Now it's your turn. Experiment with different white balance settings. Compare auto presets and custom white balance to see how they affect your images. The more you practice, the more intuitive it will become. In our next module, we'll be diving into file types, RAW, JPEG, and TIFF, and how they impact your editing process and image quality. Stay tuned.